Hi guys, Tom here and welcome back to another episode of Making Interstellar. Today we have the second leg against Barcelona in the Champions League quarterfinals. We're at home and this is very much on for us to reach the semi-finals if the result goes our way. But before we get into this match, we've got a little bit to recap since our 3-2 away victory over Bayern Munich. So let's get right on into that. Unfortunately, we lost a game after Bayern Munich. We went to Catania and lost 2-1. Completely out of character for us. Zaza getting a late consolation goal for us, but it's just a really poor performance all in all. But thankfully, since then, we've got back to winning ways. We put 4 goals past Udinese, Lorenzo Insigne, Florenzi, and 2 goals with Balotelli securing the win there. We then beat Atalanta 4-0 away. Costa getting his goal and Balotelli scoring a hat-trick. We then beat Cagliari 3-0. Balotelli getting a goal, Sansone and Ranocchio getting the other 2. And in the other league game, we beat Sassuolo 2-1. No, we actually made 10 changes to the side in this one. And I didn't do any subs because I wanted all the other players to be fit and ready for this game against Barcelona. But Zaza getting 2 goals in reply to Muriel's 1. Now, the first leg of this game was a tale of like an hour for Barcelona and half hour for us. As you can see, Barcelona completely battered us. They went 2-0 up, 2 goals by Messi. I swear using Messi is like cheating on this game because he is so good. Now, thankfully, 2 goals from Mario Balotelli got us back level, and we have a very good chance now of reaching the Champions League semi-finals because we do have 2 away goals. So we can draw 1-1 or win, and we are through. The biggest, most important thing is do not lose, and at home I'll back us to beat anyone. So all we can do is hope for the best here. Obviously Messi will be playing. They'll probably have Neymar and Suarez playing as well, but let's see who they do put out. Into the team selection, I've got to pick this quickly because I did make those 10 changes. So obviously Perrin's going to stay in goal because he is just the best goalkeeper we have. Darmian at right back, who did give away a penalty in the first leg. Ranocchio right centre back. Costa is going in the other half because of how he played against Bayern both times. Davide Santon at left back. Florenzi and Pirlo in the midfield in the midfield duo. Berardi and Raumdeuter. Insigne at Trequartista. Sansone at left winger, who didn't have the best of games in the first leg, but we'll stick with him. And you can't put anyone other than Balotelli up front. We're going to have a substitute bench of Nocci, Bianchetti, Regini, Sigarini, Cataldi, Churchy and Zaza. And that's all I can do. We're going to play with our normal system. It worked pretty well last game. We did go counter in the first half and we got battered, and we came into it more when we used our normal system. So let's hope we can do this. We've got 2 away goals. That's the important thing. They're playing a very defensive formation. No Messi on starting. They've got Suarez and Neymar on though. But I hope we can get through this. This would be an insane cup run if we could do it. So we're gonna try and get the players riled up. We want them all in high morale. Balotelli's in the mood, which is the important thing. And they are playing with the lone striker, but it is Suarez. So let's see how this goes. That would have been a really bad start, as they have come out of the blocks very quickly here, Barcelona. We should deal with it though. Dragovic, Santon, Perrin cleared. Right, that wouldn't have been the ideal start, but we're counter-attacking now through Balotelli, who loses out to Montoya. But it is a free kick, but I don't think anything will come from it. Balotelli scores, but he's offside. Okay, so through the first 10 minutes, it's goalless. It's pretty even. Barcelona having the lion's share of possession, which you would expect. And you would expect them to score at some point today as well, so we do need to score ourselves. Suarez skins Costa, who recovers really well. That was a clear-cut chance for Barca. Iniesta crosses it in. Pirlo heads it away, of all people. Busquets now to Neymar. He's going down the wing. Sansone's tracking him. He blocks across. That's good defending from Sansone. And Ranocchio's taken a knock. But we'll see how we go. It's half an hour-ish gone. As Pirlo's got a free kick. He plays Florenzi to Santon to Sansone. To Pirlo. Florenzi to Balotelli, who's offside, but he hits the post anyway. Okay, 45 minutes gone, and we're slowly coming into this. We're starting to dominate the ball a bit more. And we're seeing a lot of chances as Balotelli plays it through to Berardi, who should score. In a game of fine margins such as this one, Berardi should score, and a lot of our players are underperforming. But so far, so good. We're going to try and get him a bit more motivated. See, the defence are loving that. The midfield are sort of loving that. And Balotelli, I need you to improve. I need you to be the man who pulls us through this. Florenzi and Pirlo aren't having the best of games, so maybe a Cataldi-Signorini partnership might work. I don't want to change too much, though, as it seems to be working for us so far. But at the moment, as it stands, one goal either way will decide this one. So Florenzi to Damian, who loses it unnecessarily. Ranocchia recovers though, but we still haven't won the ball back. Munir loses it to Santon. Pirlo plays it to Sansone. He's not got many options here, but he keeps the ball well. Florenzi now loses it to Rakitic unnecessarily. Just pass it if you're unsure. Neymar's broken through. And Perrine saves. That's just poor in the middle of the pitch by us. We shouldn't be losing the ball like that. There's Neymar, PK, another corner. Very tight game. We're matching them. I wouldn't want to call this one as it stands. Munir crosses it. Perrine catches. Good lad. We're going to make a change. Ranocchia is knackered, so we're going to have to take him off, unfortunately. And Pirlo's not exactly playing well, so we're going to bring on Signorini. He has got the better physical, so he may be able to do a better job in the middle in this kind of game. And Bianchetti's come off the bench and got booked. 15 minutes left. And it's still 0-0 on the night. There's a chance here, though, for someone. Berardi to Balotelli. Balotelli's through. If he scores now, he scored! Wow, Mario Balotelli, lovely, lovely take and lovely finish. And that's put us 3-2 up against Barcelona. Looking at this, he does both defenders and just passes it into the bottom right hand corner. Lovely hit by Balotelli. And we're not finished there. Oh. To Stegen now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It could still all change very quickly. Bianchetti gets himself sent off. He's only been on the pitch 20 minutes. You idiot. Thankfully, Regini can play at... hang on, they've messed up my team a bit. Okay, so thankfully Regini can play at centre-back. Let's try and see who... It's going to be Sansone who comes off. I'll swap him and Insigne around. Regini's going to go at centre-back next to Costa. And we're going to drop them back to wingers and support. We're going to go highly structured. We're going to go direct. And we're going to look to counter this, and then we'll go defensive a little bit later on. That's a terrible, terrible substitution. Perrine, why did you touch that? You didn't need to touch it. It was going wide. I swear that was going wide. Oh. It was going so wide. Berardi. Run for that, Berardi. You got the pace. Come on. Finish it. Finish the game. Kill it off. Oh, how did he get caught? Who was that? Dragovic? How did Dragovic catch Berardi? Oh, Messi's on the pitch now. Regini to Florenzi. Berardi's intercepted it. Perrine. Oh, I did not need that goal to go. Right, we're going defensive. We're going to waste time. Please, please, please. I'm begging you. Please. Balotelli's injured, for fuck's sake. We're finishing the game with 9 men. I think we've done it. Have we done it? We're into the Champions League semi-finals. I swear we are. We must be. That's the way it goes. We've knocked Bayern Munich and Barcelona out of the Champions League now. We must be considered to be one of the favourites. Liverpool are also through, so we may end up facing Kovacic again. The other teams through to the final, for semi-finals, are Real Madrid and Benfica. So out of those 3 teams, I'd still want to face Benfica, but we'll see who we get. Hopefully Balotelli's not injured for too long. Oh, he's not injured at all. Bianchetti was just a complete idiot in that last game. I should really fine him, but I don't want to ruin the moment there. So we'll praise Balotelli's last game. You're good, mate. You're good. Now when's the draw? 2 games. So we'll proceed into that, see who we've got in the semi-finals. This is an unbelievable run. I did not think we'd make it past these teams, and somehow we are fluking our way through. Is that fair to say we're fluking it? I mean, we're matching all these teams. We beat Bayern Munich overall. We've knocked Barcelona out in away goals. I'm confident we can beat anyone in this tournament. Well, not anyone, but you know what I mean. Got a big game against Roma next as well. Right, semi-final draw. So the first team out of the pot, Real Madrid. Real Madrid will face Benfica, and we will face Liverpool in a repeat of last year's first knockout round. That's a shame. We haven't beaten Liverpool before, but with the way we've been playing this year, I'm confident we might have a chance. So lads, next episode will be pretty much a title decider against Roma, which is only a game away. Following that on, we'll then do Juventus, and we'll do the second leg of the Champions League semi-final. So as always, boys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button. We're on a run at the minute, so I think this episode deserves a like. Also, hit the subscribe button, means a lot if you do so, and I will catch you all next time for Roma at home in the Serie A. Talk to you later, lads.